In the middle of the great war of Kurukshetra, where arrows flew like rain and warriors fell like leaves, there stood a man, confused, broken, and lost. That man was Arjuna. But his enemy was not just the warriors in front of him, it was the chaos within. One quiet evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon and the battlefield rested, Arjuna approached Lord Krishna, his divine charioteer. He folded his hands and said, "Krishna, I understand the strategies of war, but not the war inside me. I find myself struggling with lustful thoughts, desires that distract me, disturb me, and take me far away from my purpose. I feel ashamed, helpless, and weak. How can I conquer this enemy?" Krishna smiled, calm and compassionate, and replied, "Arjuna, what you're facing is not shameful, it is human. Lust is the strongest of enemies. It begins with the senses, then grows in the mind. And if uncontrolled, it clouds wisdom and drags the soul into darkness." He continued, "Desire arises from constant thinking about sense objects. When you think of them often, you become attached. From attachment comes desire. When desire is not fulfilled, it turns into anger. Anger leads to confusion. Confusion destroys memory. Memory loss destroys intellect. And when intellect is destroyed, a man falls." Arjuna looked down, silent. Krishna placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "But listen, O warrior, you are not your body. You are not your mind. You are the soul, eternal, pure, full of light. Desire, lust, and anger are like winds. You cannot stop the wind from blowing, but you can learn to sail your boat through it. Practice self-control. Not by force, but by awareness. Don't suppress lust. Observe it. Understand where it arises from. And then direct your energy higher, into your purpose, into meditation, into service, into devotion." Krishna looked into Arjuna's eyes and said, "Even the strongest warriors fall before lust. But the real hero is one who conquers himself. There is no fire greater than lust, and no peace greater than mastering it." Arjuna slowly lifted his eyes, now calm. He folded his hands again and said, "O Krishna, I will fight not just the war outside, but the war inside. With your guidance, I will win both." Krishna smiled. The next morning, Arjuna picked up his bow, but this time, with a still mind and a steady heart. Because now, he was not just fighting an army. He was fighting desire. And he was winning.